space travelers surround me. Hark now to the ballad of Rocket Robin Hood. I may well confound you, astound you, spellbound you with heroes and villains, the bad and the good. Watch now as our rockets race here from afar, for now with our Robin we live on a star.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast our roaring rockets rise, beyond the earth, beyond the skies. At the side of Robin take your stand, with the gallant leader of the band. Send a joyous shout throughout the land for Rocket Robin Hood. We come from near and distant stars, to the sound of the galaxy born, to rally round Rocket Robin Hood. Braver man has never been born. So we sally forth against the foe, our band of brothers skyward ho, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
Off in a far distant galaxy floats the Sherwood asteroid, home of Rocket Robin Hood. Robin and his merry men are the 30th century descendants of the original Robin Hood band of Earth. Here, deep in New Sherwood Forest, Rocket Robin and Little John are enjoying their favorite sport.
Good fighting, Little John, but if I catch you off guard, I'll make your head ring like a gong.
Almost got you that time.
Right. No wonder Maid Marian is watching you so admiringly.
She is?
My mistake. She's laughing at you. Let that be a lesson to you, spaceman. Always be on your toes.
Strange. You aren't on your toes, Robin.
I must remember to follow my own advice.
Meanwhile, in a village on the planetary headquarters of the National Outer Space Terrestrial Territories, the peasants are forced to pay high taxes under the watchful eyes of the Sheriff of Nott and his chief deputy, Titanor.
Mercy! Sire, this is all the money I have.
You must realize if we pay, our families will starve.
Well, maybe in that case, it would be all right for you to give a little less.
Dogs, pay every cent you owe Prince John.
As the mayor, I must protest this undue harshness.
Oh, you do? And where do you live?
In yonder cottage.
Any complaints?
I will protest to Prince John himself. Operator, connect me with...
How horrible! Our poor mayor.
What happened? What is it?
The Neuron puppet rod. It can program a person into a helpless puppet who must obey the owner of the rod.
Now dance, Mr. Mayor. Stop. Now cry like a baby.
I think the mayor has been humbled enough, Titanor.
Stop crying. A couple of years in the fortress dungeons will teach the swine not to annoy the tax collectors of Nott.
If only Rocket Robin Hood knew about this monster Titanor.
He'll know about it very soon.
Ah, this isn't nearly enough. How can I be expected to live in luxury if the ungrateful slaves I rule are so miserly? I want more taxes. More!
If they weren't so starved, Your Highness, then perhaps...
That sounds suspiciously like treason. Could it be the Sheriff of Knott is shirking his duties? Perhaps some punishment will make him see the error of his ways, eh, Titania?
You are already 3/4 of an idiot, Sheriff. Shall we try for the other quarter, Prince John?
Please, don't rob me of my wits, or I won't be able to tell you the wonderful plan I have which will destroy Rocket Robin Hood.
Wait, I want to hear this.
I humbly suggest you lure Rocket Robin into combat with Titania by offering to lower the taxes if Robin wins.
I see, an ambush. That's good, that's very good. Put the sheriff down, Titania. The jackal is occasionally useful.
The Sheriff of Knott's been bad enough, but Titania is the cruelest deputy who ever enforced Prince John's tax collection.
Wherever tyrants exist, there are always barbarians like Titania to torment the helpless.
Rocket Robin, come quickly. The intergalactic transceiver has just announced that Prince John has a message for you.
A challenge, Rocket Robin. 2 solar units from now, Titania will wait for you before the Elthark asteroid swarm. Defeat him man-to-man in a space skis battle, and I will lower the peasants' taxes. I am confident you will lose. Refuse this generous offer, and you will be branded a coward throughout the national outer space terrestrial territories. Prince John, I accept. Good. The stupid outlaws snapped the bait.
You can't go through with it, Robin. It's a trap, I tell you.
I know that. Let the tyrant do his worst. That brute of a Titania has some punishment coming from me for mistreating our good friends.
Is Rocket Robin making a mistake in pitting himself against the mighty Titania? Can Robin survive Prince John's cunning space trap?
The countdown started, trouble cruise, but have no fear, we cannot lose with Rocket Robin Hood.
Soaring through the far reaches of outer planetary space is new Sherwood Forest asteroid. Fantastic headquarters of that swashbuckling cosmic highwayman of the 30th century, Rocket Robin Hood. Yes, here comes the one and only Rocket Robin Hood, gliding through galaxies in his search for star-shattering adventure. The interplanetary villains quiver in their space boots when they hear the merry ring of his laughter and feel the blast of his mighty electro quarterstaff. Rocket Robin Hood, fun-loving astral adventurer in the astonishing years to come. Rocket Robin Hood, the happy outlaw of outer planetary space, is a direct descendant of Robin Hood of old. He's fast, with a joyful laugh, a ready jest, and a quiver full of futuristic arrows. Robin robs from the cosmic rich to give to the astral poor. He's fun. He's fantastic. Robin Hood, merriest of the merry men in the astounding year 3000.
In time of trouble, time of woe, the dark before the dawn, return to Robin for his strength in brains as well as brawn. So though the villain holds his sway, there come our dawn, will come our day, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
In a treacherous plot to rid himself of Rocket Robin, Prince John challenged Robin to a battle between the valiant outlaw and the monarch's deputy, Titania. The prince promised to lower the peasants' taxes if Robin won.
Take care, Robin. It's obviously a trap. I know. Now off to the battle of the century. I won't be gone long.
greatest dunce in the universe would dare to space duel with the mighty Titanosaur.
For a moment you had me puzzled. I thought you were wearing a cheap mask, but it really is your face. Astonishing.
Why, you little astro flea, I'll show you. I'm going to tear you apart atom by atom.
You must be getting tired of holding that staff. Let me help you. Ah, the Neuron Puppet Rod. I understand that this is your favorite weapon.
The puppet rod will change Robin into a mindless idiot helpless to resist Titana.
Ah, the fool!
Great thoughts, Robin. Ha ha ha.
Coward, come out and fight wherever you are.
Why not? To a space lane where one of Prince John's space patrol ships can pick you up and bring you back to the fortress for medical treatment.
Thank you. Thank you. If only I could show my gratitude.
Why, you treacherous... Are you defeated or not?
Yes! Yes, I yield. You win. Spare my life.
Prince John, I know you've been watching the duel. As a winner, I call on you to keep your word. Reduce the taxes of the peasants.
Rogue spaceman, you dare order your ruler to keep a promise? You will see what happens to vagabonds of the void who dare to flout my royal will.
Just as we thought, it was an ambush, and Prince John's offer was a fraud.
Come, every man to his craft. We must try to intercept the battle cruiser before she reaches the fortress of Nott. Alan Adale, to all spaceships, aim your missiles at the cruiser's jets. We want to disable her. Oh, it's no use. It's a case of too much armor and too much speed. Abandon the chase. Proceed by Plan B to the woods behind the fortress of Nott.
It was absurdly easy to lure you to your doom.
It has always been easy for you to be a liar, Your Grace.
That insults mean nothing to me. Let me show you what I have in store for you. These, my dear Robin, are crystallizer globes, capable of turning any atomic arrangement into beautiful, clear crystals. After you have been transmuted to a crystal statue, you'll be placed in the village square, a terrible warning to all fools who scheme against my imperial rule. Place him between the globes. And now, my good friend, I bid you goodbye.
Is there no hope at all for Rocket Robin? Is Robin about to become a space-age chandelier?
No danger looms through outer space. No villain stands up face to face with Rocket Robin Hood.
Strongest member of Rocket Robin Hood's band is Little John, the brawniest spaceman ever to rocket through the cosmos in the fantastic years to come. This Goliath of the galaxies has the might of a cosmic Hercules, the brute force of an unleashed meteor, combined with a truly super weapon, the Electro Quarterstaff. Little John, whose great strength is tempered with a simple, good-hearted kindness toward all living things. Mightiest of Rocket Robin Hood's merry men in the amazing years to come, Little John. When the problems of Rocket Robin Hood call for heavy thinking, then it's time for the one and only Friar Tuck to come to the rescue. Some, like the wicked Sheriff of Knott, think him fat, foolish, and not worth worrying about. But don't you believe it? Friar Tuck, whose courage is as tremendous as his appetite, is just one of the astounding space characters in the merry band of Rocket Robin Hood in the fantastic years to come.
The villain thinks he has us now, he'll soon be on the run. Our systems now are A-OK, the battle shall be won. So watch our rockets roaring by as Robin's men light up the sky for Rocket Robin Hood. For Rocket Robin Hood.
Treacherously overwhelmed by Titanor and a horde of Astro soldiers, Rocket Robin Hood was taken to the Fortress of Knott. There, Prince John prepared to change him into a crystal statue.
No, not yet. I have another idea. Release the village's mayor from his dungeon cell and bring him here. I am going to let you go, so you can return to the village and tell everyone that I'm changing the tax rate they were complaining about. It'll be doubled. You can also tell them that the intergalactic outlaw Rocket Robin Hood is dead.
I can't believe that.
Show him.
Oh, no.
By the time you reach the village, this space outlaw who dared defy the rightful ruler of national outer space terrestrial territories will have been transmuted into a crystal statue. Away with the mayor, Titana.
Without Rocket Robin's protection, what will become of us? Rocket Robin's comrades! Then maybe there still is hope for him.
What about Robin, Mr. Mayor?
Prince John is going to change him into a crystal statue.
If we could only get inside in time to save him. But that's impossible.
As mayor, you know a lot about that fortress. Tell me, are there any regular visitors to the fortress at this time of day?
Only the execution technician. I've heard him boast about how he gets in through the teleport platform. A rare privilege, he says.
Maybe he will have to share it with us.
Any final words or last wishes before your lips are sealed forever, Rocket Robin?
I wish before I die that I could see the treasure vault which holds the wealth you wrung out of the oppressed people of Knott.
An interesting idea. Why not? Take him to the vaults.
But, sire,
But Me no buts, Titania. Never let it be said that Prince John of Knot is completely without mercy. You see, no one would suspect the torture chamber is a front for the vault. Clever, eh? Are you enjoying this, scoundrel?
Not as much as you, Your Grace. I am not a miser.
You insolent dog! Your Majesty, let me take him back to the crystallizer globes now.
No, Titania. I have decided on a more ironic fate for our guest. Since Rocket Robin is so worried about the peasants' money, let us make him a watchdog. Chain him in the vault. What is the meaning of this?
Well, Your Grace, if I'm going to be a watchdog, I'll have to learn how to bark.
How can he laugh at a time like this?
Get on with your task, Titania. Chain him in the vault. Guards, help! To me!
The time lock will release them after we're gone. And now let's reward ourselves.
I just thought of something. You must have known the fake torturers were your friends in disguise, or you wouldn't have started to do dog imitations before we unmasked. How'd you know we subdued the execution technician and his helpers, then took away their hoods?
I knew it was you the instant I saw you.
Despite my mask?
There isn't another fat belly like yours in the whole national outer space terrestrial territories.
We're Robin's men, we rule the sky. So raise your voices, raise them high. For Rocket Robin Hood.
Arch enemy of Rocket Robin Hood is the cruel space tyrant Prince John, despot ruler of the national outer space terrestrial territories. With the help of the wicked Sheriff of Knot, the Black Prince plans for that terrible day when he will destroy and conquer the entire solar system. Well, he might, if it were not for Rocket Robin Hood. Rocket Robin Hood, outlaw defender of right in the astounding years to come.
Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast, our roaring rockets rise. Beyond the earth, beyond the skies, at the side of Robin, take your stand. With the gallant leader of our band, send a joyous shout throughout the land for Rocket Robin Hood. Band of brothers, shoulder to shoulder, none dare defy us, none were any bolder. Sound the horn in every astral glen to rally round our merry men. We stand with Robin to the end. The joys of freedom to defend is the place